Trust the Vazul, baby.
Come on in.
Well, hello, Screamers. Welcome to the Scream Till You Like It podcast. I hope you're still screaming. I hope you're starting to like it. I am Clint, the Corn Zombie, and I hope to talk about that a little bit later. And I'm joined here, as always, with Evil Mike. Mike, how you doing tonight?
Been better.
Sorry your drive home was so bad. Yeah. And we are joined here with a very special guest. We are going to have Kelsey Livengood. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Now, the last time we spoke, I met your other personality, Mischief.
Yeah.
I'm glad she let you show up this time. That was nice of her.
That was nice of her.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Happy V-Day.
Yeah. I hope your beloved got you something bloody and dead.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to keep you away from Steve and the kids if that's what's happening right now. But
oh, no. That's okay. They're all up on Snickers and Reese's. So I'm like,
that sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for coming by. And for the record, if you remember, I still occasionally play some Melanie Martinez videos. So thank you for that. Anything else you'd like to recommend to me since I'm so impressionable?
I don't know. I'm really surprised that you ended up liking her.
You know, I surprised myself with that. And honestly, I thought that other people might like it, and I attempted to share it with a couple of people, and they're like, "What is this?"
Different. Yeah. You can play probably Raven Black. She's carnival metal. So
really,
yes, it's fun.
That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Okay. So I know you've been up to a lot since the last time we spoke. So you're still doing the hunt thing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I know you do like effects, makeup, and prop work, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You still doing live streams? I haven't seen a notification in a while.
I've been so busy.
Okay.
It's the goal. You know, I'm supposed to go live once a week, and I think I went live 5 times last year.
Okay. So it's more when you have time and you're feeling bored and you're like, oh crap, I should do a live.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're a little inconsistent with like our reviews and stuff. I actually have one in the wings waiting to put out. So we're not every every week either. Oh, hold on a second. Good Lord, you have some fans here. Let's see. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, look at that guy.
Aww.
Yeah, Mr. Reaper's Underground himself.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hope you all enjoyed.
What's VD?
Oh, Valentine's Day. Jeez.
Oh. I'm like,
that could go either way.
Yes, Schoolies 2 song. That's right. All right. Wasp was also in the Dungeon Master. That's cool. I didn't know that. It would help if I watched more movies.
right, I feel that.
Olin! Olin is one of our good friends, shows up at most of our hangouts. Hello, Kyler. Good to see you.
Hello.
Right. Yeah. What does it say? Give her a nudge to stream more often. Yes, you should probably do that.
Yeah.
What does it say? Cupid with Zach Galligan from Gremlins and Waxwork 1 and 2 is an interesting horror film. Nice. Well, maybe I'll have to check that out sometime.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do graphic design stuff? Seems like you throw together posters pretty quickly.
I do. I'm a lady of all the hats.
Yeah. How many things would you say you do?
Oh God, I don't know. I was talking to somebody at the horror con this last weekend. So we've got actress, model, effects artist, podcaster, haunter, graphic design, photography. I own a metaphysical shop with my husband. So crystals, candles.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So pretty much anything that I'm like, I could probably do that myself. Then I try.
Sure.
Yeah.
At so the holistic shop, is that available online?
Not yet. You can send us a message if you see something on the page, and you want us to ship it. We'll ship it. It's Little Owl Mystics.
Little Owl Mystics. Okay.
Yep.
Very cool. I was trying to get. Jesus, I'm so sorry. I was trying to see who this person is, and I'm having trouble seeing who they are at the moment. But hope you're all
great person.
You sexy people. Must be somebody I know.
That's the hope, right?
I hope so too. Yeah. So you were recently in Daytona. Are you doing more cons lately?
Yes. Yep. A lot of cons this year. HauntCon was on Daytona Beach, which was fun. It was a lot warmer than it is here right now, so I was really enjoying the weekend.
I was just gonna say that's got to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 39 degrees when I left Nebraska. We like first day there it was 72. I was like, this is great. I'm the only person in the ocean. Feet in the ocean, and, running out there chasing seagulls. And they're like,
oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? It could be 45 degrees out there and I'd still want to go down there. I mean, Florida doesn't know how good they got it sometimes.
Nope.
Yeah. It looked like you're having a good time with Angel.
Yes.
Angel Bradford. Angel Nicole Bradford, I should say.
With an H in the Nicole, not the Angel.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Made it down to the beach. I saw some body painting happen. Who did that, by the way? Because that was some pretty good airbrush technique there.
Yeah, his name is Michael Green, and he owns Killer Stencils. So all of that was like a stencil, basically, that he put on, but she was like head to toe, literally head to toe.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. That looked pretty impressive. And how did that come about? Did you just like offer to do it out of the blue?
Well, I told her I do a lot of like horror conventions, and we were walking the floor, and I said, I bet you they need a model for Friday. And she said, I don't know. I said, do it. And she's like, I'm nervous. I was like, girl, what? You're like 100 pounds soaking wet. Like, what are you nervous about? She was like, I don't know. She went over there. She came back. She goes, I'm getting body painted in 15 minutes. I was like,
nice.
Cool.
Wow. That's nice.
And you had one spot open. So
yeah. And you had some fun with TikTok while you were there.
I did. We went live on the beach. Just looking at the ocean, and I think we said booty or panties or both. I don't know what it was. But TikTok decided to ban me for life from going live on TikTok.
Seems a bit extreme.
For sexual content. I was like, it was the ocean and my toes.
Okay. All right. Banned for life. You're done. Sorry.
I was like, Angel's booty was out. She did some of her body painting, and they gave her just a slap on the wrist and said, 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks.
Oh, she got a warning. Okay, that's cool.
She did. She got a warning. She got a 2-week warning, and I got you're banned for life. For going
well, you must have done something. No. And that slingshot ride you guys did.
Oh my God.
Terrifying. Holy crap. I've seen those a bunch of times. I don't know if I'd be able to get on one. Because
that's why I've been on those. Those are fun.
Yeah.
So
they're great when you watch them and they pass out in mid air.
I thought that was going to be me. I really did think that was going to be me.
Yeah.
I am not a thrill seeker at all. Angel is. And so I told her, I said, okay, I'm not paying $100 for it. I don't want to do it. So if we can get my fans to pay $100 for us to do it, I'll do it. So we posted it, and within an hour, it was paid for. I was like, fuck.
Wow.
Wow.
I was like, no. I was like, cool. I thought this was like nobody was going to donate and I just wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah.
Not how that works.
Did they make you
No.
sign the waiver?
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Yep.
I signed it, but I was like, my name's Mike Mazzi. I signed Frank Espinoza. I was like, fuck you. I was like, anything happens, I'm suing the fuck out of you.
Yeah, they told us, we walk up. I went in full Mischief makeup. And they're like, we need to do a seat test on you. And I was like, ow. They're like, no. It's not wide this way. We're worried about wide this way. And I was like, okay, checks out. Makes sense. Barely. We had to like pull him all the way up to my neck and slam the seat down, but we got in there.
Oh my.
They're like, are you okay? Can you breathe? I was like, no, but I feel oddly very secure. So we'll just, the tighter the better. Push it all the way down. I don't care.
Now I know who that is. That's Jamie Apple. Okay. Hi, Jamie.
Okay. Hi, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't throw up.
Stop it, Bone. All right. I know who that is.
Right.
Yeah, but it was scary. It was really scary. They said, "Do you want to go a second time?" Like while we're still strapped in. I was like, "No, I'm good."
Oh wow.
I'm all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'd pass out, but I would seriously worry if like I throw up like mid
Well, and it
sling.
spins this way, so like
no.
like if you throw up, you'd probably catch it.
Oh no.
On the backswing.
Okay, I'd have my hand over my mouth.
Yeah, because as it yanks you, it's flipping the thing. Oh my god, it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is absolutely awful.
He wants to go skydiving next, and I was like,
Skydiving. Man, I'm telling you. I don't know if I could do that or not. I mean, I would have to like completely ignore the fact that I was that high up in the air. I would have
It would have to be like a kick me out of the plane situation. Like, Sparta kicked me out of the plane. I'm not going to jump.
Skydiving, my friend wanted to go, and I was like, no, I am. He's like, but you're not afraid of heights. I was like, it's not the height. I'm afraid of my parachute not opening.
It's the landing part that's scary.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I dive, and then my friend was like, you went scuba diving with sharks. I'm like, there's still an element, I could swim to the top. If your parachute doesn't open, that's it. There's nothing happening except you hitting the ground.
Yeah, that's right. Kyler, we ain't getting him on one of those things. And this person loved meeting you at the haunt.
I always think of that, like, you ever remember when you were a kid,
but...
the Bugs Bunny cartoons, when he jumps out of the plane, he pulls the parachute and like all the forks and knives come out of it. That would be me.
Yeah. Skydiving is actually pretty fun. I'll have to take your word for it. Skydiving is great.
Exactly. Anybody who's done it and had a great time, I'm happy for you.
Yeah. So we did another interview like a couple weeks back. We talked to Jen Nangle, and she said something about Gross Fest, and then I heard from you that you might actually go to that as well.
I am gonna be there. Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she was like, hey, if I go to Gross Fest, you guys come to see me? I started looking at that, and I was like, man, the lineup for this is great. Like, so far, I don't know who else is going to get added, but that's like, if you're into like indie film stuff, that is like,
it's definitely indie. It's
one of the best things to go to. Yeah. So I'll have to look through my collection of DVDs, to see who I can take them to.
Yeah. Jessa Flux and I will be sharing a table.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
She's been in a lot of stuff lately.
Yep.
Yeah. AJ says, I want to go to Gross Fest. Hey, that's a familiar name.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I think I might have seen something about Babezilla.
Yep. I am in Babezilla.
What's the sequel? The
Return of Mecha Babezilla.
Versus the Cyber Skanks. Yeah.
I love the title, if I'm being honest with you.
How could you not?
Yeah. I need to get myself a copy of of the first Babezilla, because I feel like I need to see that before the second one. But
yeah,
yeah,
you do. You do need to see it. Yeah, it's great.
Babezilla versus the Cyber Skanks, Rise of Mecha Babezilla. That is incredible.
Yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a really fun. It's a fun script.
Yeah. Where is that at? Is that in like pre-production right now? I mean,
we film end of March.
End of March. Sweet.
Yep. So
that's
soon.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't think I caught an Indiegogo or a campaign for that. I'm not sure if they're running.
There is one. Yep.
Okay. I'll have to find that and put a link.
I'm sure AJ will post it.
Yeah. Well, hey, if he's a member of the page, he can share that kind of stuff. I don't mind. I promote for other people, and that one I know is kind of popular with one of our regulars, Matt Skinner. So Matt contributes to everything.
We love Matt. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, AJ, but there's a you could pay to have your picture in the film, and he paid extra to have his butt featured in the film.
That's funny.
I think if I understand correctly.
Yeah, I think I saw that perk. Maybe I did see it, and I just forgot about it. I didn't realize it was for that movie.
Matt Skinner's butt will be in that film, so if that's ever been a wonder on your brain.
Well, then it's probably a good thing he didn't get that air fryer tattoo on his butt. Then,
right?
He got that one on his leg instead. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, he didn't want a tattoo on his butt. I don't know why. Oh, let's see. What's this say here? Can't wait for all Kelsey's movies.
Thanks.
Hello, Mischief. Watching Releaseport, PA. Hey, Pennsylvania. What's up?
Are you going to come see us at Gross Fest, Bill?
That'd be cool.
Oh, and his voice. Yep.
That's and his voice in the movie.
Yep.
Do you have to pay for each cheek, or is it the whole ass deal? I think it's a whole ass deal.
It's probably a whole ass deal.
It's a 2-for-1, you know. And you're awesome. Cool.
I try.
Yeah. So this one, has been out a little while. And Mike and I had a little trouble getting a hold of it, but we did watch Clown Motel 2. I should say Clown Motel 2, Death Do Us Part. Which is an interesting title. I don't think Mike thought there were enough boobs in it for his liking, but I was okay with that. The opening scene was great. I saw a bunch of familiar people, like Sean C. Phillips was in there.
Yep.
Mike Ferguson's in this thing. Ari Lehman's in this thing.
Ari
Eileen
Lehman's in
Dietz. Yeah, they brought him back. He was in the first one. I think I saw Julianne Prescott in there towards the end.
Julianne Prescott's in there.
And of course you.
Yeah.
And I thought your fight scene was cool. I wanted to ask, they got some good footage there. It kind of looked like you got kicked in the boobs pretty hard. Is that what happened, or they just put a footprint on there to make it look like it? Because
no, she really did kick me.
I bought it. I'm like, holy shit, that looked like it hurt.
It was a really interesting fight scene. It's Mark, and I can't remember what his last name is right now. Hoadley, I think. Okay. He's a martial artist that was also in the film. He was one of the military guys. Did all the fight scenes for us, and I did stunts in theater in high school, so that's about as far as my stunt work has gone. And they were like, "Do you think you could do it?" And I was like, "Sure." So we were doing stunt work, and it just wasn't working. And I was like, "Just kick me, Mindy. Just kick me, right." It's fine. She was like, "Okay." Same thing for when I fall down after she cracks me upside the head with the bowling pin. I did a slide, and I'm waiting for cut, and the whole crew is just dead quiet. And I'm still waiting, and they're like, cut. And I just jump right up, and they're like, holy crap, I thought that you really hurt yourself. I was like, no, it's called acting. You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's dedication to your craft. Just kick me.
Yeah.
Well, now that you mention it, the choreography did look pretty good.
Same thing with the guitar with Dietrich. Dietrich is from Lords of Acid.
Okay.
Yeah, when he hits me with the guitar, the same thing. He felt really bad because he just did not want to. He was like getting like this far away, and I'm like, just hit me with it. It's fine. He's like, what? I'm like, it's an acoustic guitar. It can't hurt that bad.
Yeah. 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 You're like, I can take it. Come on, give me your
Well,
best.
then the first time he actually did hit me with it, it wasn't hard, so it just made a really stupid noise. It was like dong, and it just. I started laughing, and the director's like, "Okay, can we do it again? But can you not laugh this time?" I was like, "Sorry."
Yeah. Yeah. So he didn't break a real guitar on you, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hit you hard enough to do that?
It cracked. We broke it off. The rest.
Oh, okay.
Off screen. But yeah, no, he hit me with it pretty good. I was like,
Okay. Kyler feels pain for the guitar. It was
a pretty guitar. Yeah.
It is a pretty guitar.
It's a very pretty guitar.
So, yeah, do you have any like fond memories of that set?
Yeah, I mean, it was a long set. It was a hot set. August in Nevada is not a fun time to be in Nevada.
Holy crap. Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, so all those cave scenes, like where the fight scenes at, those were like 116-degree days. Yeah.
Oh.
It was gross.
Yeah. I would have expected to see a lot more like sweat.
No, it's dry. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's like when you open the oven and it blasts you in the face. That's what it feels like by your whole body.
Okay. I guess I'm just used to summertime heat places like here where you have humidity and you're.
Where are you at?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it just sits on you. That's all it does. It doesn't really do much except drip. So I guess there it's evaporating because you've got.
I guess. Yeah. It's just hot. It's real
Yeah.
hot.
I've been to Vegas a bunch of times in the summertime. Yeah, it's not fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep. And you got to meet Eileen Dietz. I got to meet her at New Jersey HorrorCon last year. She's a sweet lady.
She's so sweet.
Yeah.
She's so very sweet.
Yeah. I got to interview her once, and I thought that was really cool that we had her on. Yeah.
She's so sweet. She's a cutie.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. And she was one of the highlights of that movie, I think. Her delivery was fun,
Yeah, that part where she's like in the cave and she's talking about she feels an entity and the wind blows her hair. That was just straight real wind. That was not like a fan blowing on her. And I was like, we're all going to get possessed and die. Like, what's happening? Nope.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've seen that guy's name a few times. What's going
Yeah.
on, Cody?
Yeah, it was an interesting filming location. The first day we showed up there, somebody was definitely doing Santeria up there. There was a dead chicken and like, oh yeah. We were like, oh no. Yeah.
And they weren't cooking it. Okay.
No.
Was it Martin Sheen?
Maybe.
No, because we just recently watched a movie about Santeria called The Believers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's an 80s movie, but it had Martin Sheen. Good movie.
Yeah.
But there's not that many movies about Santeria in particular.
No, there really isn't. I mean, you get some voodoo movies and things like that, but you never really hear Santeria talked about. Unless you're listening to Sublime,
Right.
So, anyhow.
He doesn't practice Santeria though. That's what he says.
No. Nope. No crystal ball either.
Nope.
Yep.
At least he knows his limits,
Yeah, that's right. So I also saw Attack of the Corn Zombies.
Yep.
I was kind of surprised to see that was still on YouTube.
I think it's out on YouTube now.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to take it down.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they were putting it up temporarily. I thought they did like a 1-day viewing thing of it where it was up, and they were going to take it back down. Yeah. Well, I guess they must have gone back and said, okay, it can be out here for good. Yeah. Acrostar Films, S.J. Herman and Myrna, they're pretty awesome. And it was really cool to be a part of their private online premiere. You know, I know you guys were there.
We were there. Yep.
Yeah, and I had fun with that movie. I thought it was, you know, like a comedy, fun and ridiculous. You know, and I saw you both in it.
Yep.
I saw you and your husband. You seemed like you got a fair amount of screen time.
Yeah, that was not planned.
No.
No. We drove up from Nebraska. It was about like 7-hour drive. And we did something, and then SJ just kept pulling me for more scenes, and I was like, okay, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't ever want to eat ham again, but there's that, you know.
Oh, is that what they were using?
Yeah, it was like deli ham, and then the blood concoction is like chocolate syrup and something else. So it was chocolate covered ham. It was just not. Nope.
No.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd try it, not even be in a movie.
It's okay, I guess, if you were just gonna like swallow it, but we had it like just sitting in our mouths waiting for them to film.
Yeah.
So it had been in there for a hot second.
Yeah, it's true. Oh.
Jake Yanko, which is the one, you know, that we're munching on. Literally, they said action, and I spit my ham out right on his chest. I was eating it, and then after they cut him, I'm so sorry. I was gonna barf.
Oh God.
Yeah,
and he did actually barf from screaming for too long.
Oh, really?
On my shoe. Yeah, I thought that he threw up, and then I was like, I think he threw up, and so we got him sat up. He did. He threw up in his mouth and was just hanging out with it. I was like, you're a trooper, man. He's like, I'm sorry, I puked on your shoe.
He's dedicated. I was
like, I spit my ham on your chest. You puked on my shoe. I think we're even. I think we can call that a tie.
Yeah. He's one of their regulars.
Yes.
He's been in several of those. I think I saw him in Came From Somewhere.
Yep.
And probably before that, I think he was in Trepidity. He might have been.
He was in Trepidity. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's always on MacroStar stuff. He's great.
Yep. Oh, Carly says, "Love Corn Zombie." Reaper hooked me up with a signed pick from a B-Day. Best present ever. That's awesome. Yeah. I thought that was cool that you got a nice little close-up after they made the discovery of how to avoid being eaten, you know, and I like the little spastic head flip thing. It looked like a lot.
Figure it out.
It worked. I thought it was good. Yeah. But speaking of Acrostar, I think there's another one in the works.
Yep.
Are they just calling it Sorority Babes?
Yeah. So Sorority Babes is the short, which we filmed in January. That'll be out on YouTube. I think we said by March, like really early March. And then, so that's going to serve as a proof of concept for the full feature, which will be called Night of the Dead Sorority Babes in full.
Okay.
So that'll be filmed in April.
All right. I think that's why maybe I saw two separate names for it, because there's two posters out there, and I guess I just didn't understand that.
So the short is Lynn Lowry, Ann Myrna, myself, Morgan Malam or Morgan Thompson, Angel Bradford, Jessa Flux, Ashley Amberlin, and Samantha Hupp, I believe. Wow. So Morgan is having a baby. So she will be way too big to film Sorority Babes in April. So she's not in the full feature. So we're swapping her out, and we're bringing in Anna Clary and Mel Heflin.
Oh, cool.
So they'll be in the full feature.
Yeah. Some more familiar names.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I love Lynn Lowry. Got that.
I love her.
I got to talk to her once. She's always got something interesting to bring, to a role. Let's see. What the hell was that one where she just went completely crazy? Model Hunger, I think. which is like a Debbie Rashawn movie that she was
Yeah.
in, and she's absolutely killed that. And then I saw her in a couple other things like that He Knows, that Steve Morris
Yeah.
movie.
Yep.
And then she did like Wolf Hollow with Mark
Yeah.
Cantu. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's awesome. Now I'm getting used to seeing her in all these indie movies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I saw her again in this. I was like, yay, it's Lynn. You know.
Yes, she's wonderful.
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah. And Anne gets to work side by side, whether it looks like. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is Angel directing that, or did she just do
Yes.
the short?
Yep. She's directing the short and the full feature.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
think her and SJ are both directing the feature, though, if I remember correctly.
Okay, that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really cool. Like, I didn't know that she had any aspirations to do any directing.
Yeah, I think she helped co-direct on Disremembered.
That sounds right. I think I saw that. Yeah.
I think. And I think SJ was like, I think you can direct by yourself. She said, I don't know.
Do you have any ambitions for directing?
No.
No.
Not at all.
You're like, that sounds horrible. I never wanted to do that.
Yeah, I do effects, and then I learned how to work a boom mic on Sorority Babe, so that was fun. Angel and I taught a class at HauntCon this last weekend about like intro to indie film.
Uh-huh.
And we said, when you think you're just an actress, you're not. You're going to wear a lot of hats. They're going to ask you to just, can you slate this? Can you hold this boom? Can you hold this light bounce? Whatever it is that they need help with.
Right.
So be willing to to do whatever it is that people ask you to do.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right. Mike, I don't think I got your take on either Clown Motel 2 or Attack of the Corn Zombies. Yeah.
Corn Zombies was definitely fun.
Yeah.
Like you said, I had funny points. It was good. I think I cracked up most was when I forgot her name, pushed the bitch chick into the zombie at the end.
No.
And she was watching her pee and she just
That is
I cracked up.
Hope Hefner, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And and Clown Motel, I'll go on record and I live here. Yes, I'm terrified of clowns. That's
So
my
good thing Mischief didn't
biggest,
show up. Gotcha.
Yeah.
that's my biggest fear. But I enjoyed that as well.
So you'll never go visit the actual Clown Motel?
Fuck no.
I feel like that might be kind of cool. Like it's almost like a historical landmark now. I mean,
Yeah.
That's great. You could go and tell me all about it when you get back. If you get back.
If I get back.
We had to stay there for a week.
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks for that film, and we stayed at the Clown Motel for a week, and it's haunted as fuck. So,
really?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, it's so old. They use like regular keys to. You don't have like a card key. You have to like stick a key into the door and unlock it. I left my room unlocked all weekend, and it kept locking itself, and I was getting really irritated with it. I was like, okay, so I kept trying to plug my phone in. Like there's a table in between the beds, and my phone kept falling, not like flying off this table. And I was like, okay, I'll plug it in somewhere else. So I did, and then it was fine.
Oh wow.
And then
I got my outlet.
Turned my key into the the owners of the hotel. I get all the way home, unpack, and my key was in my suitcase.
All right, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah,
I was like,
weird.
And so the director calls me. He's like, "Did you steal the key to your room?" I was like, "I swear to God, I didn't. I did not steal the key. I turned it in."
That's funny.
No, I did not steal the key. And my room was 111. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
I couldn't handle that. Not even the haunting I could handle. It's the being haunted by a clown. That's what would screw me up.
Mhm.
And we're filming the third one this year at some point. So we'll have to stay
Is
there.
that
again.
right?
Really?
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to look for that one too because that sounds kind of like fun. All right. Patricia says, "I want to stay at the Clown Motel."
You
She
should go with
does.
Clayton. Both of you let me know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin says, "Mischief for president." And Kyla wants a replica of one of those keys.
I'll see if I can get a replica made. I would be scary. They're
Yeah.
gonna haunt other things.
Start making them in your shop.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah. Since you have a reference key now, right?
Right. There you go.
Or did you mail it back?
No, I have it still. It's
Okay.
somewhere.
All right. I did want to touch back on some other things that I remember us talking about before. One that I haven't seen anything about since, and I didn't know if I didn't know if you knew anything about it. Day of the Cicada. I keep checking the page, and I'm like, I wonder what's happening with this thing. I haven't seen any updates in a while.
It's pretty much done.
Okay.
I think he said he's waiting on some funding to finish VFX. So hopefully, yeah, that one comes out soon because that one's a real fun one too.
Yeah.
I faced my fear of bugs. So
I hate bugs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making myself look real good on this.
Cicadas are loud.
Those are pretty much it. I don't care rats, snakes, blood, gore. I don't like clowns, and I don't like bugs. I'm terrified of bugs. I will knock over little kids. Anything. I will run, and I'm not ashamed of it either.
It was bad. My makeup has like real dead cicadas in it, and then they're like, "Okay, well, your death is eyes open, so we're just gonna put this real one on and just kind of let it crawl around." So I said, okay. So I'm like dissociating anyway because I have a real bug on my face. So eyes open death was real easy. I was just not there. But the cicada walked in my eye, back out of my eye, all over the place.
No.
And they were like, "That looks so cool!" After they cut, and I was like, "Cool! Somebody come get this thing off me." I don't know.
Yeah.
Can we do it again? But can we put a cicada in your mouth? And I was like, I don't know. So I did. I put it in my mouth, but as soon as I closed my mouth, it screamed in my mouth, and I was like, "Nope."
That must be horrible. Like, imagine what that feels like happening in there. Like well, you don't have to imagine it, but
brain. Yeah, it was. I was like, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was like, it probably thinks I'm going to eat it. So.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that was legit fearing for his life.
He was like, "Ah,
death scream."
Yeah, pretty much. So
the sound that Mike makes when he's knocking over kids to get away from a moth or something.
It's like punching little kids out of the way.
Yes, Clinton's seen me firsthand in the Poconos when there's a moth in the house.
You know what's funny? You talk that up more than it really is because, like, I swear there was one in the kitchen and it was like clinging to the window, and he didn't react.
Well, that's why, because when it's not moving, I would have hysterics and it flies around.
Yeah.
Believe me, I got this all under control. This is all pre-thought. I was like, okay, it's dead. I was like, Clint, you want to handle this?
Yeah, he just pointed out. He goes, "You want to take care of that?" So I think I was washing dishes or something. So I stopped and I just kind of like grabbed it, took it outside.
If it would have flew, then there would have been a whole different scenario.
Yeah,
that's me and palmetto bugs. I'm like, no, they can just walk off.
Yeah, Kyler's with you. He's on the same page. I guess he doesn't like bugs either.
I like moths are okay. I'm just more worried about getting bit by something. I'm like, I don't like spiders. The first thing I did when we did the cicada film and they wanted one to crawl on me was I got out Google and I said, "Do cicadas bite people?" The answer is no, unless they think you're a tree for some reason.
I skeeve even moths and even butterflies, even worse. Gross. Don't let the tattoos fool you.
Yeah. Is that Adam?
Yes.
Sorority babes for life. Sweet.
Yeah. It's a fun one. It's real fun.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I've been keeping my eye open for it,
Yeah.
and I'm glad to hear that we're getting closer.
Yes,
So,
there are a couple on my list that are like that. So
yeah,
I'm like, hey guys, it's been 3 or 4 years. Can we get these out, please? Thank you.
and I didn't mention it. That's a David W. Bailey film. So
Yes. Yep.
I like to give a shout out to the people who were making the movies. So that's cool.
Yes, and Dave Bailey played Golden Ager in Clown Motel 2, the silent clown.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's awesome. I'll have to go back and look that again. What can you tell me about Smile Maker?
Not a whole lot. That one films beginning of March.
Okay.
I was like, let me pull out the synopsis so I don't get myself in trouble. I signed an NDA.
Oh, yes. Let's be careful.
I can tell you what is on the internet. So let me pull that out for you.
Adam says that someone might grab a gun when a moth flew in the house.
That's true.
Is that true? I don't remember that.
When I grabbed the shotgun and Ryan got mad at me.
Yeah.
There's just bullet holes in Mike's house.
It was really big.
A moth.
Yeah. Well,
we move on from things that I'm not scared of. Adam, go watch ET or something. Stop.
So the summary that's on IMDb, just to keep myself safe here. A quiet, observant photographer obsessed with smiles finds creative ways to remove nuisances of his life using unique ways to murder the people around him. The suspenseful cat and mouse game will keep the audience on the edge of their seats. So my character's name is Tiffany.
Okay.
And I'm not in there for very long, but my character's name is Tiffany.
Okay.
It's like a laugh cry rolling. Yes, but that films in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Okay.
In a few weeks.
Wow, Illinois, you're all over the place.
All over the place. I'm like, sure, let's go. I don't care where we're going. Let's go.
How many states do you feel like you visited now? You been in all of them?
No. I'm missing like weird ones like Oregon and Idaho and Wyoming. I drove through Wyoming.
Okay.
It's all like the ones like you wouldn't go if you don't have a reason to go there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like I don't think Arizona either or New Mexico.
Okay. Yeah.
I like like the Northeast. I'm up there a lot. Like Pennsylvania, New York.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah. I like it up here.
Virginia.
It's nice.
The driving is terrible, but everything else is fine.
Oh, for sure.
I live in New York. Believe me, I'm not a promoter of New York. As you can tell by my 2-hour road rage drive home tonight to get to this.
That's okay that you were late because Clinton texted me and said, yeah, Mike's not going to be here in the next 10 minutes. And I'm going, what? I look at my phone and I'm like, I thought it was 8 p.m. my time, but I'm behind you guys, not in front of you. Yeah. So it was supposed to be 6 o'clock my time. This was at like 5:50. I was like, cool. I still got to do my makeup because I thought I had an hour. So
yeah.
thanks for being late, Mike.
You can always count on New York traffic for making you late.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
And totally fine. And I already told her your pet peeve about how New York is portrayed in movies. And I dispelled the rumors that there's toxic waste on every corner.
It's like kind of like a 50-50 because I hate New York. I'd love to get out of New York soon. But at the same time, I get pissed when there's a movie in New York and they stereotype the shit out of it. Like, when they make everybody, like we say many times, Jason Goes to Hell. They go to New York and there's drums of toxic waste. No, there's no toxic waste on the corner.
Just sitting on the street corner.
Yeah. People just nonchalantly shooting up.
Yeah, it's you go into
everybody in New York at the airport's so angry. I did like a weird roundabout for some reason. I live in the middle. For people who don't know what the U.S. map looks like, I'm right in the middle. We went to Daytona. We went from Daytona to Charlotte, which is how I got there. Originally, I went from Nebraska to Charlotte to Daytona. But they put me from Daytona to Charlotte to LaGuardia, then all the way over to Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
So I was in New York for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, why is everyone so pissed off?
That's
so mean.
and you probably caught them on a good day too.
You're probably right. And then they paid $20 for a grilled cheese. I was like, no wonder we're pissed off.
Oh my God.
Right? Tell me about it.
Tell me. Yeah. Oh, this looks important. I've seen this comment twice now.
Oh yes.
We want possums.
So I am also in a film coming up called Grinners.
Okay.
Which is Jared, and I can't remember his last name now, and Magdalena Conway. Which is an star. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a film called Grinners, and it's about a lady that dresses like a possum and kills people. It's great. I'm the 911 dispatcher.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yep.
Kills people dressed up like a possum.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
And she's mute. She doesn't talk or anything.
We should review that movie when it comes out, dressed up as possums.
Please do.
That would be cool. Oh, and I didn't point out Smile Maker. It looks like it's going to be directed by Gene Heathen and written by Mike Tiffany.
Yep. So Jonna Heckman, I think, is directing also, and Paul Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yes, I was going to say
Captain Faceless Cop and Grinners. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Wonder what the makeup's going to be like on that one. How are you a faceless cop?
Yeah,
really. I think it's like a mask, like a prosthetic. Yeah.
Just like smooths it off, like a Dick Tracy thing.
Have it be like wrinkly, or I don't know.
Okay. Or maybe it's And shout out. She got you.
I got you. Yeah, I was like, I'm doing so much shit now. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, why. Yeah, my life's been crazy. Like 3 out of the 4 weekends in January, I did a convention in Alabama, filmed for Sorority Babes, did a convention here in Omaha, and then February, I just got back from Daytona, and then March I filmed 2 movies and have a convention in Chicago.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a busy year for sure.
Yeah, it seems like you're getting a lot of momentum. Which is cool. I mean, that's whole part of the networking thing. So people must like you. They keep bringing you on to projects.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't taken anyone off yet. So go me.
That's right. Yeah. There's one that I've been seeing all over the place for months now that you're connected to, The Dead Place, that Michael Pickle movie.
Yep.
Have you filmed yet for that?
Yeah. Yep. We filmed last March.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. So we're coming up on a year. But it sounds like we'll be out this summer. Hopefully.
Okay.
That has David Howard Thornton from
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A lot of really good young stars. Idris is in it. He's a young actor. He's very good. Lexi Graves.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Bradford's in that also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I knew that. She was in 2 movies with similar titles. The Dead Place and The Hard Place.
Yep. Yep. I was supposed to be in A Hard Place, but got cut due to funding. So that's filming, I think, this week or next week. But her and Lynn are going to be there for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
In the cold. I'm not jealous at all. It's in Ohio, outside.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. It's cold.
Yeah, this might be a bad time to be outside in Ohio.
Yeah. Could be snow. Could not be snow.
Mm-hmm. Could just be really windy. That's
yeah, it is windy up there.
Yeah, that's what I had here recently. Like we just had snow like Sunday night into Monday. It was like heavy, wet garbage. So like I felt like I was breaking my back shoveling off the driveway just to go to work, and then the sun came out, and just all right. It was like I did it for nothing. So
just to spite,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you guys got the same storm that we got. I think we got like 12 inches or something.
I didn't get it quite that bad.
We got it bad. Yeah,
I might have gotten half that.
Yeah, we got it bad. Alabama was fun. Yeah, that was at Rocket City Horror Convention in Huntsville. I think
Yeah.
Huntsville.
Okay. And I've been seeing posters and stuff for Staycation.
Yes, Staycation is one of those that we filmed like 4 years ago. That we're waiting. I am now impatient, but a lot happened. COVID was happening when we filmed, and it got pushed back and pushed back. But everything is filmed now. They're just doing VFX and editing and all of that. So hopefully this year also for that one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And directed by Russ Emanuel and written by Emily Harris.
Yep.
If I'm saying that right.
Sounds right. Sounds right. Yeah.
What did I miss?
I don't know. I think we got everything.
Did
Toking with the Dead is another one that'll come out hopefully this year.
Oh, I looked for that, and
yeah, it's based off of a comic book about zombies that grew out of weed seeds, marijuana seeds, and so the only way to like calm them down is if you like smoke weed around them.
Okay.
So I was a weed zombie for that. Yeah.
Okay. That kind of looked like a web series or something like that, but I couldn't tell, and I was searching the name on it. I wasn't coming up with much other than like
I'm in
one
episode,
or two shorts.
I think I'm in episode 3.
Okay.
But yeah, they said that should be this year too. That was filmed out at Bill Diamond Productions up in New York.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting idea. I don't think I've ever seen the comic. I mean,
yeah, they sell comics online.
Mike, have you ever seen it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they have a podcast also. If you type in like "Toking with the Dead," it should come up. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a fun concept.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Anytime I get to be a zombie, I will.
Oh, of course. Of course. What could be more fun than being a zombie?
Not a whole lot. I think I've been a zombie 3 times. Like anytime there's a zombie role, I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah. You get to like limp around and half fall over, and
there's no dialogue, so that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, weird grunting noises. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to think, when does a zombie ever talk? I mean, not much.
Not usually.
Yeah.
It would have been great if you would have got Cheech and Chong to do like a cameo as high zombies.
That would have been cool.
I mean, they would have worked for weed, so
right.
Yeah.
That would have been very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, they get in like Evil Bong movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Were they in Evil Bong movies?
Tommy Chong was in one of them. I can't remember if Cheech ever did a cameo. I don't think he did. But Tommy, I think, was like the end of the first one, maybe, or the second one. I can't remember. Something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Kylie says brains.
Yeah. I don't even know if they say that really anymore. They just make noises.
Yeah. Well, the brains thing was back with like Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was one of those funny things where it's like I don't think that was. I think Return of the Living Dead was the movie that made that a popular idea that zombies ate brains, because like Night of the Living Dead, they just like bit you and like rip chunks of you off and stuff,
right?
Just like every other zombie movie. But the brains thing started with, I think, that one.
I think so.
I don't like my zombies to talk.
No. Okay. I don't think I do either. I don't think they have anything interesting to say.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Because I'd be like, read any good books lately? I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody had sent me a message and was complaining about the fact that I open a door as a zombie, and I was like, I didn't write the script.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I
zombies where I open the door. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, like put
Yeah.
I like slap it a couple of times.
Yeah.
He's like, can you open the door? And I was like, do zombies have opposable thumbs? I don't know if they do. He's not going to just reach out and like turn the knob,
Right. Well, I don't know. Well, they kind of approached that idea in like Day of the Dead, I thought, where like zombies remembered things about being alive, so it's like it could just be like one of those like
that residual memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd buy that.
I'd buy that above them talking.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's awesome. Well, what do you think your aspirations are for the future? Just to see these projects come out?
Yeah. And continue doing more indie projects. I really am enjoying like the scripts that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of opportunities to like audition and,
Mhm.
even
Okay.
if it's not something that I get, I still enjoy reading like just different ideas that are in people's brains.
Yeah. No aspirations to direct. Do you ever feel like trying to write something or anything like that, or
No.
just want to make props and help your friends make movies? That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. I originally went to college for music, and I was in college for music until we got to composing, and then I said, nope.
yeah, like
I said,
this.
hand me a piece of music, I will sing it, I will play it all day long. I'm not a lyricist, and I don't write tunes. So I was like, cool, maybe I don't think this is for me. And so I went for business marketing instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Not a writer, unfortunately. My brain has good ideas, but I can't flush them out on paper.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm with you on that too.
Yeah.
I play guitar and I've been in bands. I'm all about. I'll be in any cover band. I'll learn anything. But I've been in bands. Well, let's start writing originals. I was like, I'm not writing originals.
Nobody has time for that.
It's like I want to go to a bar, play Breaking the Law and something stupid covers and have fun. And that's. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm kind of there too. I got ideas in my head that'll probably never get written down. So maybe
like if we could do bullet points and then hand it off to like a writer, like S.J. Herman's great at like just pulling. If you're like, hey, I have an idea. That's how Corn Zombies came along.
Yeah, that's right. I need a writer friend.
Yeah. Beth Metcalf made a joke about corn zombies, and SJ wrote a film.
Yeah, it is an interesting idea. I can't remember exactly. Like I guess they treated the corn with some type of fertilizer or something like that, and then anybody who ate the corn had a very bad day.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and the people who didn't eat the corn had a very bad day. So
right. Yeah. It was a bad day for everybody.
Clint's got some good ideas rolling around in it, knocking around in his head.
Mm-hmm,
Tell her about your hungry hippos concept.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even remember when I thought of it, but I mean, it kind of goes along with some of like the like Cocaine Bear or like Crack Coon, that type of thing. But like somebody maybe like a drug raid or something like that, and they're one of these people that had exotic animals they shouldn't have had, so nobody knows what to do with it, so they take these hippos to like a wildlife rescue, and they have like no way of really containing them. But I just would like there to be a method for their escape, whether it be a storm or some meth heads crashing into the barrier or something. I have no idea, and I want them to attack a golf course, because I think that would be awesome. I mean, what would be more fun than a hippo in the water hazard at a golf course? Somebody trying to take a selfie with it and get attacked.
That's hilarious. I think it fits in with all the other.
He's told me this way before Cocaine Bear ever came out or anything like that, so he was not influenced by that.
Like Steamboat Willie is going to be a horror film now, and
I've heard that. Yeah,
it fits into
Yeah.
like taking, like somebody said they're going to make a Candyland one.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, so it fits in with everyone's making like children's things into terrifying fucking movies.
Yeah. I remember a couple years back seeing those fake movie posters where they were taking all those children's games like Candyland and Mousetrap and all that.
I forgot his name, but this one artist made a whole series of, and just basically turned, like Clint said, all kids games into horror movie posters.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yep. Like the idea is corn zombies, but I would take it a different direction. Mutant corn zombies. Oh, okay.
And it's been announced, so I think we can say that here. There's a turn of the corn zombies being filmed in September.
Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's making a heroin hippo. Come on. All right. I want to see it.
I think they're just into like drugs and animals because I think Dustin Ferguson is making Cocaine Cougar, or did make Cocaine Cougar.
Oh my god.
I don't. What did I see? It's Dustin Ferguson.
You got
that sounds really familiar. Did he do like Clown Chainsaw Massacre or something like that? Or
he did something like that. Yeah, he did Apex Predators.
Yeah.
He has like a list of like 150 movies. He broke a Guinness World Record.
Yeah. I saw some like Black Panther movie that he made, I think. Unless I'm getting it mixed up with somebody else. I don't know. But that one was funny. Wow, we like our weekend hangouts that we do. I did an animals attack hangout. So I was trying to find, like the cheesiest, hilarious things to talk about. So I was watching all these things on Tubi, and I came across this Black Panther movie that was apparently was at a zoo and it attacked a trainer or something like that, and they were transporting it to be euthanized, and it attacked everybody in the van and escaped. None of this is on screen, mind you. It's all just told in like a report. Yeah. And like all the Panther footage is like stock footage that came from somewhere.
I love that. Yeah. I love
that. and they did like this red filtered like Predator vision type thing. Where,
that's hilarious.
You'd have somebody scream, and then they just show like a splash of blood hit something. It was awesome.
That's hilarious. I love that. I know that we talked about Matt Skinner a little bit earlier, but he has like a drinking game now. And he added in anytime somebody uses stock footage, you yell stock footage and take the shot.
That's awesome. Holy crap. Sounds like somebody get pretty hammered hanging out with Matt. We were just making fun of that earlier. He said something about a movie that I had seen. It was Swamp Woman. He was talking about that earlier today. And Mike's seen it. And he had this thing where it's like, I know he's made posts like you said, if somebody doesn't get their dick bitten off, like, did you even make an indie movie? Well, or he's like, somebody got their dick bitten off, drink,
Drink.
So I put that in his comment section. So
I've been watching his like every day. I feel like they're watching an indie film.
Oh,
like, who's he funding? What alcohol is he funding?
I don't
He's a sponsorship.
Yeah. He makes me feel like an underachiever, though. I don't watch nearly the amount of indie films that he watches. And
I don't have time to watch movies. It's terrible.
Yeah, I barely have time.
Until it was Haunted Mansion, the remake. I watched that like twice in the theater and then twice at home. I loved it.
That was good.
Sounds great.
It was good. Yeah. I'm glad. I mean, the original with Eddie Murphy is okay. But we were watching like the Muppets Haunted Mansion on repeat for like
that's great too.
Yeah, it is so good. It's so much better than the original. And then the new one came out. And I was like, oh, okay, they made it really serious. I do like this one too.
Yeah, that's cool. That is absolutely cool. All right. Well, you know what? It's Valentine's Day. We've kept you here an hour. I would love it very much if you would plug anything that you are trying to promote, or just places where people can find you, or just anything in general of interest. The floor is yours. Anything you want to say.
Who knows? I have all the things. So I now have a generalized link, and it's allmylinks.com/Mischief the Clown official. Everything is there. Indiegogos for the upcoming projects is on there. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You won't see me live on TikTok, but I post videos there still. Emails on there. Pretty much everything is on there that I have going on. So
fantastic. It's like a link tree.
It's like a link tree, but you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Fellow actors out there.
Yeah.
Because I was paying a lot for Linktree, like $10 a month or something.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All my links is free. So
Mhm.
I was like, we like that.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, I look forward to your projects that are coming up, ones that are almost done and ones that are in the future. They all sound pretty cool. I really do hope that we get to run into you over at Gross Fest.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's going to be an awesome time. There's so many people I'd like to see over there. So I'm glad that I found out that it's happening. You
Yes.
know, it's like, how long has that been going on for? I've been asleep this whole time. I didn't know it was there. Now I do. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on it, and maybe we'll see. I think it's over in May. Is that in May? Pretty sure.
August.
Oh, shit. We got plenty of time to think about that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And
I told
so-
Jen we'd be our handlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also told Jen that we'd get her mom a couple of drinks and tell her that she had to tell like childhood stories.
That's number one on the agenda.
Yeah. So if you see
I'm gonna be
see
like,
Jen's
Mama Nangle,
mom
what's your
stumbling
present?
around, it was us. So anyhow,
Make her wear a "Scream Until You Like It" t-shirt. You know.
that's right.
It'll
We
lead
should-
back, you know?
And feel free to plug whatever you want in the group, post whatever you want, post your crystals.
Mhm. Yeah. Share it on the page. You know, we love to support people where we can, and we're just kind of getting started ourselves. So we want to keep this going, and we want to have fine folks like you participating in our group. So anything you want to share, feel free to do it. So thank you very much for stopping by tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yep. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Mike, I say, remember.
Smile, you son of a...